Okay, I'll be doing many more videos on how to repair appliances. So subscribe. Hit the like button if you like the videos. And comment good or bad. Also, if I use a part to repair the appliances, I'll put a link in the description so you can buy from this channel. Let's get started. First thing we want to do is unplug the power cord for safety reasons. Today's project will be how to replace an electronic control on a Frigidaire side-by-side refrigerator. Okay, the first thing we want to do is remove the top shelf so we can have access to the board, which is right above the shelf up there. Okay, I pulled the housing out early. This is the electronic control housing. So this was it look like outside of the refrigerator. And I'm basically going to show you where the screws are. This is reversed because it'll be upside down. So what is the right will be on the left, what is left it will be on the right. And you have one. You're going to remove that plastic piece. There's another hidden screw, 2, 3, 4, 5. On the side, 6. And in the rear, 7. So it's 2 in the rear, 2 on the side, and 3 on the front. Okay, now we're going to remove the bulb. The electronic control explains you have 7 screws on the left, far left. In the back, you have 1 long screw. Towards the front, you have another screw on the side. On the very front, across the bar top, you have 3 underneath. And then you have 1 on the right side in the rear. And then you have 1 in the middle on the right side. Now the screw in the middle is not exposed, so you have to move the plastic piece on the far right side to be able to get to it. So that's how you get to that screw. So you can't get to it until you move that plastic piece on the right side. Okay, remove the 1/4-inch screw on the far right side. Okay, we're going to remove that plastic piece. Just pull it down. Okay, now the other screw is exposed now. You can get to it now. And there's the exposed piece, another 1/4-inch screw. Remove that. Okay, now we're going to remove the right front 1/4-inch screw, the middle 1/4-inch screw, and the left 1/4-inch screw. That's the whole front. There's 3 that hold the front up. Then you have 1 right behind there on the side. That's a 1/4-inch. And then you have 1 all the way in the rear, which is a long screw. This is the longest out of all the 7 screws. So you remove that, and now your electronic control is screw free. It comes down. Lower the board. Be careful not to break anything. You have a little wire disconnection right there. Push down and pops off. And you have the main board harness that you have to pinch both side clips and let it down. Now you're going to remove the water lines, and what you're going to have to do is press down on the blue clips. Press down. When you press down, that frees the lines from the lock. You just pull out. Press down on the blue clip and pull out. Now the board is free and clear, and now you're ready to take the actual board out. Okay, here's your board right here, the little small square box there. And you have about 4 wires coming out. Out the rear, you need to move. You have a clip. Just wiggle the clip off. That's a red wire. And wiggle the clip off of the black wire. Then you have 2 other insertions. black and white ends, you pull those out. Okay, now you have a plastic piece that keeps the board tight that has to be removed because it's over the actual control panel, so you can't take that out unless that's removed. And pretty easy, just kind of slide it open and pull it out. And now we have a wire harness. You just push down on the tab and slide that out, and that that'll be the last of the connections to that board there. Okay, you wanna kind of slide the electronic control out, and you have it out. There you have it. Okay, now we're gonna reinstall the electronic control. We're gonna put the two wires in the lower rear, the red and the black wire, like they were on prior to taking them off. Make sure that they put in properly, as well as in there really snug so they can't work their way out. I mean, once they're in, there's really no movement on the control, but make sure they are in snug and no way for it to pop out. And now we have the two white wires that go at the top, the black and the white ends on them. Slide those in at the top. And we had a harness that clips in the back of the electronic control. Work the control back into the housing. Snap it, make sure it's snug. Now we have the plastic fitting that secures the control board to control over to the right. It locks it in place. Easy, just kind of open up the housing and slide it in. Make sure everything's snug and nice and neat. And you're done. Now you want to slide the main harness in the top of the refrigerator and make your connection with the red and yellow wire. Okay, now you want to slide the water lines in. Just slide them in, and they should lock. Tug on them after you slide them in. Pull on them to make sure they are locked in place. The assembly, what you want to do is put a screw in the front middle to kind of put it in adjustment mode, where you can kind of start putting the rest of the screws. So you just need one to kind of put it in place. The rear left, you're gonna kind of put it in place, lift it up, and you got that long screw, the longest screw you need. Just screw it in. They have a peg that guides that back rear in there to keep it in place, so you're putting it in the right place. Now there's also another smaller screw on the same side as the left side that goes in. So that's screw number 3 going in. It's 7 screws altogether. And then in the middle of the right, you have a screw that goes in, which mounts the middle. Now this one will be hidden because a plastic piece will go over this. There's your plastic piece. Now that screw you just screwed in is hidden. And you have a screw that goes into the right rear. And all these have little holes where you can see where the screw go into, so you can see it. Right front underneath, that's number 6, and left front underneath. So your assembly is all mounted now. Screw the bulb in. And put your shelf in place. you have a done deal. Okay, I'll be doing many more how-to step-by-step videos on how to repair appliances. So hit the like button, comment, good or bad, subscribe to the station so you can see these videos. And if I am using a part to repair the appliance, a link will be in the description so you can buy from this channel. Have a good one.